Okay, Greenwood. I'm going to take over Greenwood here because I really like Greenwood. I've in our private chats, and we've done market reports in Greenwood before. It's
Yep.
just not now. We're starting to make it part of our monthly cycle here, but I like Greenwood. I compare it oftentimes to a little Noblesville. Actually, I mean, as far as active homes in the market, it's exactly what Noblesville is. Another area for low investment. So I'm going to jump all the way over. You know how I like to jump around. Average sales price for the investor point of view. So any homes that would have sold for under 500,000, which is the investor point of view, as we call it, you're averaging out at 323,608. That's a great entry point. Your average rents. The only thing that kind of confused me here is it seems to be down from March 23. Now, granted, some of our data here, because we haven't tracked it every month, is a little bit skewed. So it should become more and more accurate as we continue to mark these areas month over month. But we're looking at an average rent right now of $1,600. That's definitely a good entry point. Again, Greenwood's going to have some of those very similar aspects, good school systems, lower turnover costs typically. And actually, and I'm not going to go off into a tangent here, but Greenwood seems to be a pretty good Airbnb market, to be honest with you. But we're going to go down to the average days on market, which if we're seeing, and I'm going to continue to reiterate this, if we're seeing an average days on market in our market report indicating 42, that would just mean that Red Door is beating it by that much more. I mean, if our average at the end of Q4 was closer to the 30, 35-day mark on average in the worst time of year, which sorely beat out anything we were reporting on the market reports, I can guarantee you that we are beating the average days on market here in Greenwood, which is a 42, which I'm not overly concerned about, even if it is 42, which I would expect that also to continue to have a downturn as we get into the hot months, right? We're just inching into the spring. In fact, March isn't even, I mean, that's literally at the very beginning of spring. So we haven't even chipped off the iceberg yet. So getting into spring and summer, those numbers will tick down. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, that days on the market is really encouraging. If you're at 42 in March, I mean, if it's normal, whatever that is anymore, I mean, you should be probably in the low 20s in, May, June, and July. And
Right.
that's really encouraging. That's a good market.
Yeah, if I'm anywhere near 30, I'll be jumping for joy during every one of these market reports.
Yep.
All right, let's move it on here. Greenwood active homes in the market. No surprise here. Correlates with every single other market report we've done. We're ticking down, and the sneak peek into April is going to continue to tick down as far as currently active homes. We'll see if Mike's right and if that continues to tick up as we get into the summer months. Days on the market. 42. Now, that's considerably lower than our all over. It looks like we're in the mountains last year. Now, hopefully, we are more Indiana level, which is more of the plains. That's what I expect to see more as we are in a much more stable market than we were this time last year. So, not concerned with last year's data at all.
Yeah, the fundamentals look really good for Greenwood, especially going into May, June, and July. I mean, this looks like a really good market this year for sure.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of investors, a lot of new investors, and there's already a lot of activity in this market, a lot of eyes on this area, which is no surprise to me. So I expect that to continue. If you got some new dollars in the market, keep Greenwood on your list.